makes a piece out of our hearts. So I'll run away, away into the darkest parts of me. I need a change desperately. I thought love was a lost art till you showed me some sanctuary. Now I never wanna let you go, never gonna let you go. Until we're both on souls running out for love. You were there with open arms when I thought love was a lost art.
Hey, hello, good, I guess it is good afternoon now, isn't it? Welcome to Deals with David, everybody. Of course, I'm your host, David. What if I'd have said Fred, or John, or Joe? Would that have been funny? Don't be afraid to walk on in the chat. Say hello. Who's there? Who's there? Hello. Could you? Okay, I'm being silly now. I don't know. What's going on? Let's get some music going here. Create the atmosphere. Hope you're having a good day today. It's hump day, right? Wednesday's hump day. Are you off today? Or are you sneaking in a little peek from work? Are you shopping on Amazon when you're supposed to be working? That's okay. Shh. We won't tell a PR secret. Speaking of which, I learned the other day, my son taught me a really neat trick with Alexa. If you Alexa and you whisper, she'll whisper back to you. I had no idea that was a real thing. Pretty cool though, right? You never know what you're going to learn. All right, hope you're having a good day. And if you're not having a good day, stay with me. Maybe I can make your day a little bit better with my corny antics. You know. Yeah. I get a little silly around here, but then I get serious when I talk about deals. We love doing the deals. Let me get my my patter going. I got my patter going. Got to refresh. I always forget to do that. From the day before, I got all this stuff on here so that I don't forget anything. I don't know why it keeps going back to my wrong address. Every day I got to change it. Don't change. There. Does that work now? Should be good. Should be good. Get back to it. I gotta find my screen. Oh, there we go. Yay! Working now. I got some new stuff in the carousel today, and I'm gonna take some time to go through. Don't be afraid to say hello in the chat, and if you got questions at any time, please interrupt me and say, hey, I got a question there, David. Answer my question. And of course, we're gonna talk about deals. I never know what's gonna show up. Sometimes I get some advance notes, but usually I don't. So what's important, this is an Amazon shopping tip for you, is to make sure you click on the product that you're enjoying. Don't worry about the price, because a lot of times it'll take you over to the page and there'll quite often be a coupon there with more savings. So don't look and go, oh, I don't want to, that's too much. Just take a moment and check out the product page, right? Okay, we're gonna get started here. I haven't talked about this one in a while, and I don't know why, because I love Govee products. Govee lighting systems. And this is an RGB WW. Warm white. I believe that's what it stands for. And I'm going to take this out. It just looks like a bowl, right? That's a bowl. And in here, we've got our cables, etc., right? Everything we need. Let's take this out. Okay. So just a simple plug-in. But this charges up the light, so you get about 4 hours of lighting. Right, the instructions. I want to know what RGBWW means. What's WW? I think I'm saying that right. Yeah. 12-month warranty. That's always good. Somebody Google that, will you? Google that and tell me, what is RGBWW? Because I don't want to be wrong. What is GBWW? Yeah, white warm. There you go. Yeah. Okay, I was sort of right. White warm. 12-month warranty though, that's pretty good, right? It's a light. It's a light. We're going to look at it in just a minute here. Turn it on here in the bottom. Look at that already. Test 1, 2. Now I've got it in music mode. So that means that it's changing color based on what it's hearing. Alexa, turn studio off. Let's give you a better idea. Test. Hey, 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 what do you say? See how it's changing color to the sound of my sultry voice. There you go. You really can't get a full appreciation from the video unless I put it on my face, but there you go. Right now, the other nice thing about all this, Govee has their own app. Test. And that's so cool. Just put it in the room. And instead of a candlelight dinner, have a RGBWW dinner. Oh, now I gotta remember my password. There we go. Login successful. I love it. Go verify. Thought I had. There we go. Well, that's a simple number to remember. We're verified. I don't know why I had to do that again. Maybe it didn't update. All right. So I've got all of my hang on a sec. Why don't we do this? Let me share my screen with you. Why not? I got nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. I'm going to show you the Govee Home app. There. So we're going to bring this in now. No, I don't like that one. Let's do it like this, maybe. We can work with that, can't we? Or maybe this is better. Yeah, this is better. Please be better. There we go. Yeah, we can work with that. Okay, so here you see I've got the Govee Home app. And I've got my light bars, I've got my LED strip string lights. So every Govee product works off one app. So you don't have to keep downloading a whole bunch of apps, right? So we're going to tap on our Govee light. There we go. Now we're in music mode right now. That's why it's changing color to the sound of what it's hearing in the room. There's a microphone built in. But I'm going to switch over to color, right? And we can just change that here on the Govee Home app. That's warm white, right? So it's just warm colors, soft colors. Soft kitty. Okay. And we've got our own scenes that we can make here. So we've got the candlelight. And it's just going to slowly change its own color. Or we've got a siren. Woo, 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 woo. Dance party. So it'll Party, party, party. What do we got? Work? We don't want work. Disco. And just see all the different choices we've got here. Fireworks. Gaming. Sports. Oh, we've got your own DIY section in here as well. So you can, no DIY. So let's make a DIY. My first DIY. Okay, but let's edit that. We can do this. See how we can change the colors. Apply. So it's just going to go through blue, then it'll come into our red, our white, green, green again, red, and then blue. And it's just going to go through, right? And then we can save it. So we can save, create, all that fun stuff in the DIY section of the app. And this works with all Govee lightings, the light bars, the LED strips. I've got light bars in the carousel today as well. And you've got full control, and then you can save and go back later, edit them, all that stuff, right? So imagine just taking this and putting it on the coffee table in the living room just to set some mood, or maybe use it as a night light, or one of those intimate dinners, or we like to call it intermittent dinners. Alexa, turn studio on.
Okay.
And you can also just control it here in the bottom and then turn it off. And it's light, but it's durable. So I love the design of that. And thanks to our friends at Govee for allowing us to talk about that here. The Govee RGB warm white. Is it warm white or white warm? RGB white warm. White warm white. White warm. It's a cool light is what it is at the end of the day, right? Hello everybody, welcome to Deals with David. If you're just joining, I'm David and I'm being a little silly today, but that's okay. We're allowed to do that here, right? I like being silly. Don't you like being silly? I mean, why not be silly? Once again, if you're just joining, thanks for being here. If you haven't done it yet already, there's a follow button down below. Actually, no, I think I should move my follow button because it is down below. Let me take that and go wow, like that. That's where the follow button should be. Or maybe it's over here, if it's that way. Maybe I should move that again. We're just designing today. Designing the channel. Give me your input. And then should I put that at the bottom? Maybe. Let's try it. What's that like? Is that better? Oh! Edit that. Make it better, David. Not quite there. So we gotta fix this part. Does that work better? There we go. All right. Let's get some different music going here. What do we got? A library. Copyright free. Let's start somewhere different. That's cool. I like that. Refresh. There we go. I think that's better. Where's this? Yes. 'Tis the season for being out on the boat, right? 'Tis the season for being out on the boat. And, larger boats are required to have two-way radio or VHF marine radio. Smaller boats aren't necessarily, but I think it's important that you do. This here is a 16, or this, not a 16, it's a VHF marine frequency radio, marine transceiver, Standard Horizon, which actually is produced and made by a company called Yaesu, who's been a radio company around for years. They make ham radios, commercial radios, etc. But I really, it's just nice having that extra safety when you're out on the boat. Now, I know you could have your cell phone, but there's a couple reasons why you should still have this. First of all, you get out on the water, and you might not be near a cell tower. You might not have good service. And I'm pretty sure that your phone is not waterproof. This is completely waterproof, and it floats. So if you drop this in the water, it's going to come back to you. You're going to be able to find it. I don't think your phone's going to do that. And maybe you just want to talk with some of the other boaters. Maybe you got some other buddies that are out there fishing with you, and you want to stay in communication with them. A direct line right here. Now I'm going to get this under the product cam because I want you to see a little more of the value here. And in this design, they've done a great job of not only making it float and waterproof, of course, but I just like how they made the buttons nice and large, real simple to access and see. Old guys like me, right? Okay, and it's really solid and rugged. Now we've got our rubber ducky. I call her rubber ducky in town. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Okay, so everything you need, all included here. All right. Now it's simple to turn on, just right here on the power. And there we've got it. Now, if I go into my menu, I can be the radio. I have weather. It varies, the channel varies in different areas. I'm gonna go back to menu, and then it's even got a radio. Listen to this. That's one of our local radio stations. So, you can have some little entertainment out there. Okay. All the channels from Canadian and US, you can go in and set it to whatever that needs to be. So, calling channel, instant calling channel is channel 16. All your volume controlled. Everything here just got built-in memory, etc. It's really just a very well-designed radio and simple to use. Now, if you're on a larger boat and you've got a CLA adapter, you can plug it in and charge it with this. Okay, but you also get the stand-in charger, which is very solid in there, stays in, and you'll get a nice full charge. You just plug the adapter, which is here, into the bottom and then into the wall, right? And you'll get several hours of usage out of it. Like, that's in there. There we go. All right. So it's just great for safety. Maybe if you're floating along and you're like, would you like to look up the Coast Guard's phone number and say, hey, I need help? Or would you like to just pick up a radio and be able to talk to them directly and let them get your coordinates, etc., and come and rescue you, right? So peace of mind, safety, and for less than $100, it's really a no-brainer, in my opinion. So that's the Standard Horizon radio. The radio. Hey, listen, don't be afraid to say hello in the chat. I love talking to people, and I love to hear what you're up to. Tell me what you're looking for. If you got any comments about any of the products that are in the carousel, let me know. Also, I should put this up there. Let's take a look at this. Let's create something new. What do you dads want for Father's Day? What do dads... Whoopsie daisy. Dads. How do you spell... Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let's try that. Should have a question mark in there, probably. What do dads want for Father's Day? Let me know in the comments. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, I forgot to put the constructions. I call them the constructions. The instructions, the constructions. Always read the constructions. And keep them around. You never know. Especially with something like this where there's so many features in it. Right? All right, let's get into one of my favorite things to talk about, and that's microphones. I love microphones. I'm a bit of a microphone geek, if that's a thing. Like, who gets geeky about microphones? I do. I do. Let's talk about this one. This is the wireless rechargeable microphone, WXM19 from Beatron. And here right out of the box, we've got a couple of windscreens. I love the color. I like the color. They're my brand colors. The instructions from Beatron are always really clear and easy to understand, so that's important. Yeah, we want to get this under the product cam, I think, right? All right, there we go. So you get two microphones. These are solid, cased, professional microphones. Don't let the price fool you. These are solid. Listen, I was a karaoke host for 25 years and a DJ for that as well, and a public speaker. I've used lots of microphones and sound equipment. I wish I'd have had these back in the day when I still did it. Very professional and easy to use. Just simply power it on, right? And you can see here, it'll show you what channel you're on. So this one I think has 10 or 15 channels. I think it's 15. Yep. You just change the channel. So that's so if you get some interference, you can just change the channel so until you find one that works for you. And you've got 15 different choices, so you're likely going to find one. Shows you your battery level here as well. And what's cool is the green LED light around here tells you that you've got a good charge going. It'll turn red when it gets low in power, and you'll still have about another 20-30 minutes, right? Best part here is fully rechargeable. That's right, rechargeable. So plug these in so you're saving on batteries, you're saving money, and you're saving the environment because you don't have to buy those batteries, right? Okay, and it's a 3-in-1 cable that charges everything. The microphones, and then you've got the receiver here. Okay, so it's a 1/4-inch mono, but they've included this adapter, high quality adapter, to make it to stereo 3.5mm or 1/8 of an inch, depending on where you live, right? And plug this on, and you can even plug it into a smartphone or a tablet. How cool is that? Right? And bonus, they were really thinking when they did this. I don't know if you can see that closely. BT. Let's get it focused. There we go. Out of focus. So you see the BT there. That means this has Bluetooth built right into it. So you can plug this into your PA system now, connect your favorite smart phone, like your favorite Bluetooth device, play the music through it into the PA system. So now, I mean, really, you could say you've got a DJ in a box or karaoke in a box. Plug it all in, pull up the music on your phone, you know, and away you go. How cool. I just think it's so neat that you can do that. Portable karaoke, portable singing. You know, go plug this into a mini PA system and do your performance, or use this for bingo or conferences, anything you need to make announcements or singing. This is a great quality product for that. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Tenesia started following. Well, thank you, Tenesia. We celebrate followers around here, so we're celebrating you. Yes, Tanessia, that is absolutely excellent that you decided to click that follow button. And it also makes you amazing. Yes, you are. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the support of the channel. When you click that follow button, folks, you're not only going to get notified of whenever I go live, but you're actually supporting the channel, and it helps us grow and get bigger. And the bigger I can get around here, the bigger and better deals I can bring to you. So thank you so much, Tanessia, for that. And Tanessia, or anyone watching, if you have any questions, don't be afraid to interrupt me at any time and ask me questions about the products, or just say hello. I just love it when people just say, hey, how's it going? Right on. So the WXM 19 from Beatron, and it coming in at great prices, less than $100 like that for a professional microphone. Like, really? Show me a better deal. Show me a better deal. All right, let's get cleaning up. Time to clean up. Nobody likes to clean up, but it's good. You know, sometimes you just have those tiny little spills. And you know what? Oh, I gotta go pull out the big vacuum. Or you could just pull out this tiny 2-in-1 vacuum cleaner. You can hear how powerful that is, right? 6,000 PA, which means it's powerful. And then you've got this nice adapter for just a little, you know, direct pickup. Maybe it's pet hair. I wish I had. This is where I should have some like salt or something, and I should be like, what's the suction power? There you go. Picks up the cloth, right? And then you've also got the brush adapter in here as well. So you can put that on this way or the other way, whichever way you want. Just like that. Just so, you know, makes it easier to pick things up. And of course, it's, pardon me, you just charge it up via USB. I'm sure you've got some of those around, right? Plug it in, you know, leave it in the car, you know, take it to the camper. Just keep it around. Get a couple of them. I mean, for the price, really, you might as well get a couple of them. You know, if you've got the trailer, take one to the trailer, leave one at home, leave one in the car. Just for those small cleanups, right? And those pet hair cleanups. And then it's real simple to clean. You just pop this off, and you can take out your filter. You can get extra filters as well, and just dump out all the dirt that you got in there. Put the filter back in. It's fully washable. Fully washable. I just gotta hold things straight. And I'm already crooked. There we go. Okay. Back on. Lock it in. Lock and load. There we go. Right? I just think, you know, for the price, nice to have them around. Again, have one in the car. Keep one around. The pets, you know, there's lots of reasons. Just for those tiny little spills, and you don't have to bring out the whole, oh, I gotta go to the closet and get the big vacuum. Just go grab this. So there. I got some mess here. We're gonna clean it up now. All right, well, that's stuck to the table. There we go. All kinds of cleaning done here today. All right. My son's in the next room going, what is he doing? We're cleaning. That's what we're doing. There's nothing wrong with staying clean. Ta-da. Ta-da. And nothing wrong with staying notified. If you want to be notified, don't forget to click the follow button. It's down below me there somewhere, and that way you'll get notified whenever I go live. I'm here 6 times a week here on Amazon, and that way you won't miss out on any of the great deals that I'm able to bring to you here. And when you click the follow button, you're going to help me get closer to my goal of 2,000 followers. I'm trying to get to 2,000 followers, and when we do, we're going to have a big virtual party, and all of you are invited. I want to know, what do dads want for Father's Day? Is there anything cool here in the carousel that you'd like to see? Dad would put a smile on Dad's face, you know, like maybe this Bluetooth speaker. All right. QR code for getting all your information to activate your warranty. That's nice and simple to do. And this Bluetooth speaker is just, it's a lot of fun because of its color, right? We're going to turn it on the back here. And then we've got it's an alarm clock and an alarm clock. Product cam? Yeah, probably a good idea. All right. Here we go. I got it turned on. Yep. And you can see the light changing color. I just tap on the top. And I can just tap and leave it and it'll slowly change color on its own. Alexa, turn studio off.
Okay.
So there you can see we've got our time. It's got a built-in alarm clock, of course. And you see the color changing just slowly on its own. And you can change the patterns, etc. And we can connect to Bluetooth. So play your favorite music. Maybe you want this beside you for a night light and an alarm clock. There's lots of different places you could put this, you know, even just to have, if you're a camper, have it in the trailer. Something nice and portable that you can move around. You can get several hours from a full charge. Let's go to the product page to make sure we know. Wow, and an extra 15% off today. There's like 48 different color variations. 12 hours lighting time and 10 hours of music play. Depends on your volume and brightness, of course. So that makes sense. You know, from a full charge, which is about 6 to 10 hours. But once you've got it charged, you're going to be used, you know, you're going to get a lot of, it's just so colorful. It's a very unique product. Very unique Bluetooth speaker. Alexa, turn studio on.
Okay.
So you see here on the back, we've got our input for our USB cable that's included. And then here's an auxiliary cable that's included. So you could plug this in, and then maybe you plug this into your Alexa. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 12:46 p.m.
She whispers when you whisper to her. I just love that. So you could plug this into Alexa or your Google Assistant or any external, right? So they include that cable. And then here, a micro SD card or a USB to plug in your, if you've got MP3s you want to play. And then you've got all the controls right here on top for that. Alexa, what's 36 minus 15%?
36 minus 15% is 30.6.
$30 and change here today for this very solid alarm clock, Bluetooth speaker light thing. That's what we're going to call it, right? That's cool. And I love it when we got deals. Don't you like deals? I like deals. All right. Ooh, purple, pink. I like that color. Yeah, great time to buy if you've been looking for a Bluetooth speaker here. Nice sale on that today. Oh, don't forget to put the warranty back in there, David. I've got a warehouse going here. I got a warehouse full of stuff, which means I got a warehouse full of deals for all of you. And if you want to stay in touch, don't forget to click the follow button so you get notified whenever I go live here on Amazon. All right. Oh, this one is always fun to talk about. If you're getting some pain and you're trying to get rid of it, you might want a massage gun. Just the word massage makes us, doesn't that like relax you? Just say massage, massage, massage. There you go. This is the Flyby F1 Pro massage gun. It's designed for professionals, but it's made for everybody, and you're going to see why here in just a moment. This has 3 impact modes, so you can decide on the intensity of the massage. And you're also going to get 4+ hours of use from a full charge. And you've got 6 different massage heads that you can choose from, depending on, you know, what point area you're trying to massage, and if you want to be a little more direct. Let's get this under the product cam so we can show you. All right. So here we have the charger, of course, got to have that. And then there's the weapon right there. This is really solid, well structured. This is not cheap by any means. I've had this for about a year and it just still works wonderfully. Now here in the bottom is where you plug in to charge, and you just turn it on and you'll see the green light tell you that you've got a full charge. And then here's your 6 different massage heads. You know, this is a direct pinpoint area. And then a flat, I call it the hammer head. Okay. I don't know what to call this. But that would be more like, I think a direct on like your lower back maybe. Okay. And then you've got the 2 ball heads. I like to use this one here. This is my favorite to use. I'll show you why. And you just pop it in. Pop it in. And now here on the back is where we're going to decide. We're going to start low. It's nice and low. We can just, you don't have to press hard. Just let it do the work for you. All right. Now I can feel that pretty good, but I'm going to jump right up to number 3. Definitely working it, and and I can, if I open my hand up, I can feel that going all the way through. And this is just one part of my body, and I'm already feeling relaxed. I'm telling you, it's magical what it does. It's making my hair stand up, giving me goosebumps. It feels so good. All right? Right there is always a spot. And I like using it on here. This is I ride motorcycle, and I sometimes get cramps from when I ride a bit too long. And this really helps. It's so awesome. I just love demonstrating this product. Woo! Okay, I better stop before I get too carried away. Woo! And that was so intense. It didn't hurt, but I could feel it through all my body. And that was just from, using it on my arms. Whew! I can't tell you enough just how good that feels. You should have one of these at home. If you're working in the office, take it to work with you, so when you take a break, take a massage. Wow. And we're 56%, we're like 61% off today. Alexa, what's 52 minus 5%?
52 minus 5% is 49.4.
49 and change here today. That's a deal and a half. 61% off for this. Why wouldn't you? The Flyby F1 Pro massage gun. Whew. All right, broadcast over. I'm going for massage. It just felt so good. It really did. All right, another one of my favorite products that I love to use. I do small videography projects, and there's so many tools out there to choose from. You want to give yourself great audio, you want to have great lighting, but none of that matters if the video you have is shaky, even in the slightest. And you might think, well, I can take my camera and I can do this and I can keep nice and steady, and it's okay, right? But if you really want to make it as professional as possible, you really need to be using the gimbal stabilizer. And in my opinion, the DJI product line, they make the best. DJI is a company, been around for many years, that makes gimbal stabilizers, and they also make drones as well, which we'll talk about later. But here in the combo kit, you get a nice durable case. You've got your wrist strap. And I know these can be a little annoying, but I would definitely be going out of my way to put these on, right? Just because if you're using it for any length of time, you're going to drop it, and you don't want to do that, right? Here is the magnetic connector to hold your smartphone device. This particular combo includes the tripod mount, and then of course the gimbal itself. And it's not huge, right? And it's light as well. I don't remember how much does it weigh? Does it tell me? Never really asked. I don't know. It's light. 290 grams. 290 grams. So definitely doesn't weigh as much as your phone. Pardon me, I need to take some water here. There we go. Now here on the bottom you do have a tripod mount, obviously, but you can mount this onto any standard tripod, but we're just going to put ours together here with the included mount. Okay, down and ready to go, just about. Now I'm going to take this mount. Now a lot of times I used to have to take my iPhone case off. In this particular case I don't have to, but that will depend on your phone case. You may or may not need to remove that, but just kind of center it up as best as your eye can see. Okay, now we're going to open things up, and it only goes one way, and it's magnetic. See that? Just clips into place. Now we're almost ready to go. Oh, let me tighten that up. Going the wrong way, David. Now we're going to turn this on. When we turn it on, we're going to get about 4 to 6 hours of usage out of this, and it's going to balance itself automatically. Look at that, right? Now, nice into portrait mode, but we might want landscape mode, so we'll just double tap a button. There it goes. Landscape mode, pick it up, and you are now going smooth with your video. It's going to be like cinematic coming out from your smartphone. And you can control, there's different modes. It follows along, or it stays where you want it. Recenter. There's all kinds of features built into this. One of the cool things that I really do like about it is that it has its own app, and it's completely full-featured camera app. You can do time lapses, you can do hyperlapses. It's got a follow me mode built into it. It's got a remote gesture start, so you can stand further away, raise your hand, it starts automatically recording, raise it again to stop the recording. I said time lapse, hyperlapse. You can do panoramic photo shots. It's really super full featured. It even has its own full featured video editor built right into it. And if you don't know how to edit video, don't worry. It's got templates built right into it that you can just drag and drop your videos in. It'll create it for you and then connect to the internet and upload to your favorite social medias. It really is an incredible full featured app. And not only that, is it great for picking up and taking it along for maybe those vlogs that you're doing, those selfie vlogs. Look at this. You can extend it up nice and high so you can reach those high crane shots or hang it down below. Tilt it over a little more, and now you can hold it in front. This is really great for those live vlogs or videos that you're making as well. So lots of full features built right into this. You can control it also using your camera app on your phone. You can connect it via Bluetooth, and you can zoom in, zoom out. You can start and stop to record, and then you've got this thumb joystick down here, I call it, so I can control everywhere I want things to go. Right? Just whatever. It's so cool, and it's so smooth. You can adjust the speed that it turns and spins, that sort of thing. I really love the fact it's got a follow me mode built right into it, so that you can kind of a hands-free one person cameraman type thing, right? So that's fantastic, and $30 off. It's been like that for about 4 days. That's the first time ever I've seen it at that price. So if you've been thinking about getting one, in my opinion, the DJI OM5 is the best way to go. I own 2 of them, and I still own their their Osmo 3s, and I got the 2. They've all been fantastic. They just keep making them better. So I've got about 5 of these things, right? 6, actually. Whew, what am I thinking? All right, now it's great that you've got great video. You're gonna have nice and smooth video coming out of there. But what about the sound? Well, for a few extra dollars now, you see we got this wireless lavalier microphone, and this is designed to work with the iPhone. You can get one that will work with your Android device as well. So when you're ordering the product, make sure you're picking the right one. This is so simple to use. I take this, plug that in. It's still keeping things balanced. It's not adding that much weight because it's light. USB charged here on the microphone. That's the size of it. And then I can just take that, clip it onto my shirt, turn it on. It automatically pairs all by itself. And now hands-free, walking around. If I'm away from the microphone on my smartphone, it doesn't pick up as well. But here you're going to have that direct sound no matter where you are, no matter where the talent is in front of the camera. You're going to get clear audio. So put the two together again for just a few extra dollars. You're going to have great cinematic video and great sounding audio. Putting the two together, you're going to look great and professional. So those are two that I use all the time, and they're never far away from me, I can tell you that. And then the nice thing here, when you're all done, you can just simply easily turn it off, and it's going to go away nice and simple. We just fold it up, lock it into place. Right. And we're going to put that away into our nice carry bag here. Wrist strap. Don't forget the wrist strap. I'm telling you, you'll regret it someday if you don't. Okay. Magnetic attachment, and we're all set for the next time. All set for the next time. All right. Hey, hello once again. If you're just joining me, welcome to Deals with David. I'm David, bringing you the deals. Simple name, right? If you don't want to miss out on any deals, do yourself a favor and do me a favor at the same time. Click the follow button, and that way you'll get notified whenever I go live, which is about 6 times a week here on Amazon. And you're also going to help me grow the channel. And the bigger the channel gets, the bigger and better deals I can bring to you here. So let me know what it is you're looking for exactly. Are you looking for something for Father's Day? What do dads want? Is there anything in the carousel you think your dad would want? Ask me about it. Don't be afraid to jump in and ask me questions about any of the products that you see in the carousel here today. I'm happy to be here. I enjoy being here, showing you these great products. Just so you know, I own all of these products, and I've used all of these products. Some have been sent to me by the companies, and some have paid to just be even put in the carousel, but they don't get into my carousel if I don't think it's a quality product, and they don't get to pay me to say what they want me to say. Opinions here are all my own, and I do own the products, and I use them all regularly. So you're going to get an honest review or opinion here, if you will. For example, like on this Pyle sound bar, this comes to us again from our friends at Pyle. This is 30 watts comes out of this. This is Bluetooth included in this as well. It's got really great sound coming out of it. I really appreciate the quality of the sound coming out of it. And it includes hardware as well that you can use to hang on the wall, right? Here, I'll get this under the product can, why not? I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. All right, so there's your power, of course. And then here we've got all of our brackets. And we've got the optical cable and the standard 3.5 millimeter cable. And there's also a remote control that's included, right? And it's got a built-in EQ presets. So everything you need right there. You know, or even if you just wanted to use it, like if you're in a small apartment, you don't want to take up a lot of room, just put this on a shelf somewhere and you've got your stereo built right into it. Connect your favorite Bluetooth device, and you've got controls aside from the remote here on the end as well. You can also plug in a USB into this to play your favorite MP3 songs, right? So from Pyle, and coming in at a great price here today as well. Love the quality that comes from Pyle. What are we doing now? Oh, more lights. I love it. This is a Govee Flow Pro light bar. This is really cool and very unique from other light bars, as this is RGBIC. Now, what that means, RGB means you can have one color at a time on the lighting system. RGBIC means you can typically have up to 4 colors, okay, depending on the product. Now, this light bar system will work with Google Assistant. It'll work with your Alexa device. It'll also work with an online service called If This Then That. Do I have notifications? Alexa, what are my notifications?
One new notification from Amazon Shopping. A brand new follow, Sima, will be offering a lightning deal on remote control boats. Sima Q7 RC boats for adults and kids, 20 plus. It'll be up to $36.66.
Alexa, stop.
That's about 45% in savings.
Alexa, stop.
The deal
There we go. Now she's listening. If This Then That is an online service, so it's free and paid, but it's like if this happens, then do that. So you can connect it into, you know, if I pull into the driveway, it recognizes your phone, then turn on the lights, that kind of thing. It's very, very cool. But these flow bars, light bars, instructions, very, very clear, well translated, if you know what I mean. Here's the 2 light bars that you get. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Now these are designed to go on the back of your television. Okay. 3M tape on the back. It's mounted on the back. It's very sturdy on there. And when you do that, what happens is you're facing the lights towards the wall behind it and you get like an ambiance lighting. Okay. The other thing here is also just put this beside your computer or your computer monitor, right? Now, what's really cool, what makes this unique than other light bars, is this camera, okay? Now, you would take the camera and you'd mount it on top of your smart TV or your computer monitor. And what it does is it sees the colors that are coming off this computer screen or the TV screen. And then based on what it sees is what colors it puts up here on the light bars. That's very cool, very unique. I love this product. It's a lot of fun. Colors, you know, they just really do add that extra ambiance into the room, you know, and you don't have to even worry about picking the colors. It'll do it for you based on what's happening in your room. But don't fret, you can still use the Govee Home app. Govee Home app has hundreds of templates built right into it, so you can just choose what you want. It also has the DIY section in there, so you can create your own colorful creations, save them, and use them over and over again later. So that is the light bars. And wow, looking like a deal here. 20% off and take another $8 off. You're down to about $59 and change here today for the Govee Flow Pro light system. So cool. I'm going to take these out before I forget them, because I'm going to forget them. I even forget what this is. Oh yeah. Okay. You can stay there. There we go. Lots to show you here. Something different I can show you every day, that's for sure. And right now, you know, if you're ever having a hard time going, like, I wish I had like more than one microphone. Well, here is a solution. This is the 3-in-1 microphone system from Beatron. Beatron, we already showed a handheld system earlier, but maybe you need something for multiple scenarios, right? This could be a good solution for you here. This is the WXM07. 3-in-1 microphone system. Again, great instructions from Beatron. Now here we have our transmitter, metal case. It's very solid structure. Okay, multiple frequencies if you need to change the frequency. Okay, right down to the clip as well. They've just done a good job designing. Now, coming out of the box, we've got our headgear. Fits around the back of your head, and we've got all this flexibility in right here. And they've also included a lavalier or clip-on microphone, right? So if you want to run that through to be a little more discreet. And you can see how you've got to screw that in so it's not going to pop out on you. But by plugging that in, you've now got yourself a handheld microphone for doing interviews perhaps, right? So multiple uses right there. Now, the 2-in-1 charging cable makes it easy to charge everything up. And here is the receiver. 1/4 inch, plug that into your PA system, or you can change it with the adapters that are included here. You've got 3.5 to stereo or 3.5 to mono. And you could plug this into your smartphone or into your tablet because of the TRRS cable that's included, right? So lots of different ways to use the microphone with the 3-in-1 options. You know, you could use this in a school setting. You know, teachers need to use the PA in the room for people to hear better. Or you just need hands-free. Maybe it's in the church, or maybe it's at bingo night, or you're doing interviews, a vlog. Whatever the case, you've got 3 different options here that are going to be really versatile for most situations that you would need a microphone, and super cost effective as well, as you can see by checking that out in the carousel. I love Beatron products. They're very, very well designed, and I just have to remember how to put them back in the box. Alrighty. Let me check the chat here. I don't like forgetting anybody. You never know what's going on when I'm live and, you know. Pardon me. Oh, good thing I got the water here, right? All right, let's pack this back up. Again, I love that they include all the different options for different scenarios of, you know, you can plug this into a computer. Is it going to be on a laptop? Is it going to be, you know, on a tablet? Great customer service from Beatron as well. I think that's really important to most of us, right? Oh, part of me wants to sneeze. Alrighty. What are we doing next? Oh, I got to get my app open, I guess. More microphones. This microphone comes to us from our friends at Tonor. This is a real simple desktop microphone. Got great sound quality coming out of it. Don't let the size fool you on this Tonor microphone. It's even got its own built-in, already attached anti-vibration shock mount, which just minimizes those, you know, unexpected banging noises or keyboard noises. Okay. Foldable tripod, so if you do want to take it off the desk and put it away, you can. It's got a nice long USB cable, simple plug and play. And this pop filter already attached. Just set it to where you need it to be. And that's going to minimize those popping sounds as well. Hey, listen, if you're just getting started in live streaming and you don't have a huge budget, this is a great way to get started with that. Or maybe you want to use this for your webinars or those Zoom conference calls you've been doing, but you're only using the microphone built into your webcam. Spend a few extra dollars, make yourself sound a little bit better using this Tonor desktop microphone that has had over 29,000 reviews and over 4.5 star rating here on Amazon. A super popular product, and you know, it's an Amazon's Choice product as well, which means they've looked at the company and said, we'll put our seal of approval beside it. So if you're looking for something simple and sleek, it does look nice sitting there on the desk, and while looking nice doesn't necessarily make you sound better, Microphones have really become a piece of furniture on our desk or in our computer room, and we want things to look nice. So this covers all of that. The Tonor desktop microphone. You liking the music today? Hello, hello. What do dads want for Father's Day? What do they want? I know what I want. I want to go see the new Elvis movie. Yeah. And while I'm away out at the movies, I can keep an eye on things with this D-Link two-piece camera system. And this is real simple to set up. It's 720p HD, so it's still high quality, high enough quality for you to monitor on your phone. You can live monitor. And let me just show you what all comes through here. Product cam, David. There we go. So we do get two of these. Now I've got one hooked up upstairs. I don't know if I have it on or not. Let's check. My D-Link. There it is. I don't think I have it on for some reason. Yeah, I don't have it on. But everything's controlled. I don't know why I don't. That's silly. Everything's controlled from the app on your phone, so you can watch live from home. Two of these cameras. Put one in the front door, one in the back door. Maybe you want one in the front door, one in the garage. Whatever the case may be. They are made for inside. And you do get these mounts here. So if you wanted to mount it onto a ceiling, you've got that capability as well. Plug it in with the AC USB adapter. Now, this also has night vision on it, and very clear night vision. I was quite impressed with how well it works. And you can hear what's happening in the room with the one-way audio system. You'll hear what's going on, right? And it has detection mode, so you can set the sensitivity for the sound or the sensitivity for the motion. So then when it detects that, it'll send you a notification right to your phone. You can even block certain areas of the camera out so that it ignores, like maybe, like I know upstairs ours we have curtains that kind of move a little bit all the time, and it kept sending me notification about it. So I just told it ignore that piece of it. And then when it does detect something, it'll automatically start recording. And you can record directly to your phone. You can take snapshots on your phone. There is a cloud service you can subscribe to, but it's not necessary to have. There is some of the cloud is already included and free, but it does have its limitations. But to have two of these in the rooms that you want to protect the most, without really breaking a big budget. Pardon me, I got the hiccups from my water. All right. Really, just a little extra peace of mind for when you're not at home and you're wanting to keep an eye on things. Even if it's just the first time you're leaving the teenagers alone, right? You just want to let them know that you're watching, right? Great investment and coming in at a great price here today on Amazon. Digital frames. I love talking about these. Digital frames have really come a long way, right? Well, I remember when they first came out, people were like, wow, that's amazing. We can plug in this big fat USB in there and it takes forever to load. Yeah. Now we've got digital photo frames that do that and a whole lot more. Of course, you can still plug into your USB. But this is a 10-inch size digital frame. It's very thin and sleek, right? So it's not super thick, taking up a lot of room. You can hang it on the wall, or you can set it on a table, right? And it does have multiple, so you've got USB, you've got an SD card slot, you can even plug in a USB cable into the computer. But what's really cool that I love about this is how you can connect this with the internet. So you download the app on your phone, take your pictures, etc., and then you can upload from your phone directly to the digital photo frame from anywhere in the world. So imagine someone who lives in a nursing home, for example, that doesn't get outside, and you want to be able to share some daily memories with them. simply connect this to their Wi-Fi system, and then you can be sharing and uploading your videos and your pictures every day. Or maybe you've got some close friends that you want to keep in touch with, or mom and dad are at home but they just don't know how to use that silly smartphone device, right? You can do it all right here. It has a weather widget built into it. It's also got a clock, an alarm clock, and a whole bunch more features. It's real simple to use, but very effective. If you get a few of them, hang these on the wall or set them in the coffee table, just however we normally display off our pictures. But now with a digital photo frame, you can be sharing memories with others, or you can just keep changing them over and over so that you can share the memories in your home. It's a really great choice for a digital frame product. What are we looking at here today? 120, Alexa, what's 129 minus 30%?
30% is 90.3.
$90 and change for this amazing digital photo frame that you can get here today for 30% off. That's a great value and a great discount deal here on Deals with David for this digital photo frame. TV, my smart TV back here. That's my Hisense TV. Great price on that today. 11% off the regular price. And it's got all the features you'd expect from your standard smart TV. And included, what I really like about this is they've got Google Assistant built right into the remote, and they've got these pre-programmed, you know, for your Amazon Prime and your other streaming services like YouTube. You can just log into them once, and then everything is all one touch. I don't have it plugged in. It doesn't work if you don't plug it in. That's the only catch. But I really love this TV, 55 inches, and for less than $400, that's really a great price on a smart TV. What are we doing now? What's going on out there? I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody here. What is that? Okay. Well, what are you getting, Dad, for Father's Day? Can you tell me? Tell me, do. Romper, bumper, bumper, do. Do you guys remember Romper Room? It's terrible. Am I even allowed to talk about Romper Room here? Talk about water. Gotta have the water. I wouldn't be able to do this if I couldn't have the water with me. This is a digital recording studio in a box, in my opinion. Zoom is a leader in the recording industry, especially when it comes to their digital products. Let me get closer here. I mean, look at that. It's just a cool looking thing. You just want to play with that, right? I just go, oh, the buttons, all the buttons. I can play with the buttons. Ooh, what do the buttons do? I want to push the button. Okay. We'll turn this on. Now, this allows you to record in 4 separate tracks. So to give you an example, you might record the guitar, play it back, and while it's playing back, you might play the keyboard, play those 2 back together, and you might record your voice along with it, right? To give an example. Now, this has 2 built-in microphones right here, and the patterns are adjustable from 90 to 120 degrees, so you can pick a wider or narrower of what the microphone picks up. And they pick up very well from far away. I was really quite impressed. And you can actually control the recording level. Oh, why is there a key hold on? Key hold, there we go. So I can see the mic level changing here. So you've got that nice custom flexibility here. You can go into the menu system. Can you see that okay? All right, and I can change, files, different inputs, recording, play mode. There's all kinds of ways to do it. It does have an SD card, that you need to purchase separately to save everything. Now here on the bottom, this is where you've got 2 XLR inputs. So plug in your XLR microphones. You can also plug in a 1/4 inch microphone, or this is where you'd maybe plug in a guitar or a keyboard, anything with a 1/4 inch cable. And then here we've got, you can mount this onto a tripod, and it runs on 2 AA batteries, but get yourself a couple of rechargeables. They'll work great for you. You get lots of, depends how you use it, right? But you'll get several hours out of it. It's got the built-in speaker here for listening to playback, but you can also plug your headphone in. You can use this as a line out as well. So if you were recording out to, say, an iPad or something. And then you can even plug this in via USB cable to your computer, and now you've got a built-in mixer, right? Take out the SD card and plug it in your computer to do post-production editing, right? The other thing I like here as well is it records in both MP3 and WAV format, and you can set the different levels of quality of those files. So depending on what you're doing. So great for musicians recording, great for podcasters. Maybe you're out doing interviews, you just want to grab this. I know you can use your phone, but the quality is not going to come anywhere near as clear. While the phones are pretty good, this will definitely outweigh it when it comes to quality, and you have more control over all of that as well. On your phone, you don't have control. So a portable studio in a box, simple to use, with so many features included. And the nice, it's not complicated, but it's nice to have the carrying box in there as well to keep things, dry and clean as well. So I love that product. The Zoom H4n Pro 4-track digital recorder. Say that 5 times fast, can you? What are we doing next? Oh, more microphones. Yay! What are we going to get into here? Mayano products. This is something we've recently started supporting Mayano, and I'm so glad that we do, because they're great quality products. They actually reached out to me a while ago and said, we love that you're a microphone geek and a live streamer. Let us send you some products. So they did send me this stuff, and I got out of the box. Before I even open it out of the box, do you ever notice, like, you open the box, before you open the box kind of says what you're going to get, right? It just sets the pace for the experience of what you're about to open up. So this here, very well designed, very heavy and sturdy, but it's not a ton of bricks, right? But it's solid with the solid steel base here on the bottom that screws in. It doesn't just pop in. And then we've got the height adjustable stand here. Okay, very durable as well. Okay. And here they've included, and I love that they included this anti-vibration shock mount, which just screws onto the top here. And then it really actually has 2 pop filters. You can see all the way around here, the pop filter. And this is a 34 millimeter large diaphragm for cardioid sound. So, right? Test 1, 2, right? Put it right in front of you. So it just picks up what's in front here. And then here is the external pop filter, which we'll just pop this on right here. Pun intended. There we go. Okay. Now this is an XLR microphone, which means you're going to need a mixer to plug this into. But I'll show you how you can do that in just a moment. And I like that they also include, there is an XLR cable that's included. It's a 6-foot cable. And it's a heavy duty one. It's not a cheap cable. They did not cheap out on anything here. And I'm very impressed with the design. Now, to take it a step further, and you do need a mixing board, Mayano has also created their own mixing board called the Mayano Caster. The Mayano Caster is a full-featured, compact, fully integrated audio mixing tool. And that sounds like a lot, because it is a lot. There's so much included with this. Multi-channel streaming, high-quality preamps. You've got voice effects into here, and it's even got noise reduction built into it. You've got these 8 pads, sound pads, 7 of them are programmable, so you can put in your own, your boos and your applauses and all that stuff. And you can even go to their website to help you get started and download some of those sound effects. It's got auto-tune built into it if you're using it for singing. And it does have like echoes and reverbs and delays all in there as well. And it's got all kinds of inputs on the back, so you could plug in an external device, or you can plug in a phone. Maybe you want to do a call-in show on your podcast. It's even got mix minus built right into it. If you're a broadcaster, anyone who uses audio tools, you'll know what that means. It's very, very important. I love the lightweight but durable construction of this product, and it has a built-in battery, a 5,000 milliamp built-in battery. I've used this for 4.5 hours straight, and I still had power left. So I'm very confident saying you could easily get 5 hours of use from a full charge on this product. It's compact, so it's nice to move around. If you're like me and you're doing mobile broadcasts, you definitely want to have the Maonocaster. And for the price that it's coming in at, I mean, let's go here and look at, how do they do that? 15%, it's $199 down to $169. This is definitely giving others in the industry a run for its money. And feature-wise, I'd say, in my opinion, I just find this to be one of the greatest choices available out there for this type of mixer. So, noise reduction, voice effects, auto-tune, everything you need. Use this for live streaming or creating your podcast. Plug it in with the USB cable that's included right into your computer, and now you've got a built-in mixer right into your computer. Plug in your PM500 microphone, put the two together, and you are off and running just like a professional. It really is a professional setup. I love Maono products. Can you tell? Gonna need more space. More space. What are we into next? Need to refresh. Oh, refreshing. Where'd we go? Oh. Lots of folks live here today. Lots of the Amazon influencers out there. Voila. Okay, where are we going to get to? More microphones. I love using this. This is a dual wireless system. Also from Maono. Oop. And we're going to get this out of the box here. We'll get back under the product cam. I love it when there's a carrying case included, because, you know, when you have something like this that just has so many moving parts to it, it just keeps things organized, etc. While I clean my Googles here, I just want to ask you to take a moment and click the follow button. It's down below there. And when you click that follow button, you'll get notified whenever I go live here on Amazon, which is 6 times a week. So you won't miss out on any of the great deals that I'm talking about here, and the opportunity to see new products that are coming in to the carousel as well. And you're helping me grow the channel, which I really appreciate that. And it's a free way to give your support here as well. Opening it up out of the carrying case, we've got our instructions. Always keep those around, you never know. These are 3 wind muffs that give you an extra one, I guess, in case you lose one. And here we've got 1, 2, 3 different items here. Oops. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Go back over there. There we go. Where are we? 1, 2. So you can see here, these are the 2 transmitters. And these silver, let me just, yep, we are. These silver spots right here are microphones. So like similar to the one I have on here, you just clip this on, and when you turn them on, they just pair instantly. They're super easy to pair, okay? Now we can plug in the included lavalier microphones, which I'll show you in a minute. We've got volume control. No, where is it? Oh, that's on the receiver. Yeah. So we've got a mute, and this is for pairing as well, and then your power. Okay. And then here on the receiver, we can actually plug headphones into that, so that we can somebody can monitor the sound if that's what they need. And you've got a volume or gain control here as well. Okay. Now, as I said, you can plug in. You get 2 lavalier microphones that just plug directly into. There we go. You can see it a little bit better. 2 lavalier microphones included. We've got 2 cables here. One is TRS to TRS, so you maybe plug that into a DSLR camera or a laptop, and then we've got the TRRS used for mobile devices like smartphones and tablets. So, you know, any scenario you're going to want to use these microphones in, you've already got it looked after. And then the 3-in-1 charging cable. One cable charges everything. Because do we need more cables around? And the carrying case is just very well designed to keep everything nice and snug in there. From a full charge, about 4 hours of use. And I do lots of live streaming and broadcasting, and I've never done anything longer than needed to be done as far as the time goes for what it provides. But you could always plug in an external battery pack into that as well to keep things charged up. So I love it. It's nice and compact, simple to use. 2.4 gigahertz is the frequency that gets used. And these are professional microphones at a super affordable price. Super affordable. Okay. Our friends at Mayano. I love the color design too. I don't know, makes me happy. Makes me happy. If it makes me happy. Gamers, pay attention. I've got the Razer Neri Ultimate Wireless 7.1 surround sound gaming headset. That's a lot to say, but it delivers a lot of great features here. And I don't play a lot of video games, but when I do, this is what goes on my head. Let me get this under the product cam for you as well, so you can really appreciate the value. So we'll start here with the earphones. These are gel-cooled earphones, so it keeps around your ears nice and cool, so you don't get sweaty, because when you get sweaty, you start to itch. So it really adds to the comfort of this headset. And then here, we turn things around. We've got this large outside metal frame, but the way it adjusts to your head is this comfort pad, and when you put it on, it gives a custom fit to the shape of your head. So you're maximizing the comfort here as well. Now, the 7.1 surround sound certainly makes it great for enjoying the game, and especially if you're playing those third-person or first-person shooter games, you'll be able to hear people sneaking up behind you a little bit better. But you're not only going to hear great, fantastic THX audio sound, you're going to feel the sound. That's right, the HyperSense technology that's designed by Razer Neri has been put into this, so it vibrates along with what's happening in the game. And boy, you can really be like you're really going to feel like you're in the game with this headset. Now, to give you more control, they've also included individual volume controls for each earphone. Okay, so you can design the sound to suit your ear. Maybe you want the chat louder and the music lower, whatever you want, you have control here. You also have control with the software that you can download once you make a purchase of the product for the sound. And on the outside here, we've got this lighting control, RGB, and you can control the color and how it breathes, etc. So really super powerful, amazing sound gaming headset. And the wireless part is simple. You just take this out, it's stored right there. Just plug that into your Xbox, your PlayStation, your PC, and then you can put it back and store it for later. And the microphone is hidden away for when you're listening, and just pull that out nice and flexible for when you're doing your chatting in game. Really is an ultimate experience with the Razer Neri Ultimate Gaming Headset. Let's take a look. What are we looking at here today? Yeah, and Amazon's Choice too, by the way, over 3,800 ratings, and 35% off the regular price. Hey, who doesn't like a deal? That's why we call it Deals with David, because we do deals. Even if I don't always know that I got a deal going on, I do it, right? What's going on, Amazon? How are you doing out there today? What can I help you with? You got any questions about any of the products that are in the carousel? Please interrupt me at any time, or just say hello in the chat if you just feel like being friendly. Would love to hear from you. What's the weather like where you're at? It's really hot and humid where I am at today. Like 32, feeling like 40 degrees Celsius, right? Yeah, I'm in that part of the world. And hey, if you haven't done it yet and you want to join the community, consider clicking the follow button so you get notified whenever I go live here on Amazon. And you're going to help me grow the channel. It's a free way to give your support here so that I can grow the channel bigger. So the bigger I get, the bigger and better deals I can bring all of you here on Amazon. All right, let's talk about some videography. I regularly get asked about, hey David, you know, I want to use my smartphone, but I really want to, like, how can I up my game? But I'm on a budget. Well, I'm going to show you how you can do it for less than $100. In fact, I'm going to show you how you can get great video, great sounding video, and well-lit video for less than $80. That's right. Can you believe that? Well, stick around. The next 3 products I'm going to talk about are going to do just that. Oh, I'm going to do just that for you. Sorry about my audio there. We're going to start off here with what's called the Ulanzi U-Rig Pro. Now, a simple design product, but very effective. You can see I've got my handles here on each side, and I've also got mounting for tripods on each end, so if I want portrait, and then I've also got a mount on the bottom for landscape. And on the bottom here, we've got these 2 hot shoe mounts. And that's what's going to help us. So now you can see I actually have, this is an iPhone 6 that has a 1080p 60 frames per second video camera in it. And that's what we're going to use here today. Okay. Now we've started with that. We're starting at $20, and now we're going to add $25 to give us some nice clear lighting. Okay. So let's get into this. I'm going to take the lighting out of the box. And here we have this VGM LED light. I'm going to turn this on. You'll see how bright this can actually be. Okay, nice bright light. We can even adjust the color tone and the brightness as well. Okay, I'm going to turn that off so we don't blind you. Right? And then here, there's a charging cable. You get, depending on how you use it, the brightness, you get at least 3 hours, usage out of that, which is plenty. This here is a soft box, which minimizes any of the shadows that you might incur with lighting, okay? So there's that, and then we've got these color filters here. One, two, three, four, five, 6 different color filters that you can insert into the softbox as well, so depending on what you're shooting. So this is great for video and great for photography as well. They even include this suction cup mount, so you can mount that on maybe glass or onto a clean surface and mount your light. And then they include this hot shoe mount, which is what we're going to get into and use right now. Let's just make some room. I'll get this under the product cam. You can see this a little better and really appreciate what we're doing. So take this here, just screw it in as far as it'll go. Okay, and now we're going to pull this in, and we've got a little room to snug things up, and then we'll bring this up. There we go. Okay, so we're all mounted there onto our Ulanzi U-Rig Pro. All right. Now, so what are we at? We're at $45, and now we're going to go into this to make it sound better. And this is the Mauke directional video microphone. This is great for DSLR cameras as well, but you definitely use this on your smartphone. Here is the microphone. What I really like about it is this is strong. This is metal casing, but it's lightweight but durable, and it doesn't require any power for it to operate. And this is a cardioid microphone which means it picks up everything in front of it. Got a nice little included windscreen to minimize some extra sound. Okay, I got that all the way in, right? Okay, and then this here is a large outdoor wind muff. You put that on the microphone and it's windy, you'll still pick up great audio, but without the wind blowing into it as well. Now you get these two cables, one for DSLR camera and one for smartphone devices, and you got a nice carry bag in there. And here's the hot shoe adapter. We just pop that on. You know what I'm going to do now, don't you? And we just slide this on right like so, and voila. Okay, and there we've got, so what do we got? We got 45, like 45, for like $61 and change, maybe $65, let's just say that. You have got a full professional, stable system with great lighting and incredible audio. This will pick up like 7 feet away very clearly, but you're typically going to be closer than that with your talent, or if you're just picking up in general. This is really going to do it all fantastically for you, and at a low budget price. Looking professional, sounding professional, well-lit professional, all here today with those three products. Put all three together and you're on your road. Start a little videography business. Why not? These smartphones, boy, the cameras they make on them, they just keep making them better and better all the time, don't they? Better and better all the time. And the technology is so much more affordable than it used to be, which makes it, you know, more entry level for people who want to get started into something like videography. You don't have to go out and buy big DSLR cameras. You can use the one on your phone. Okay. I love this VGym lit. I like that they include the mount as well. Oh, the suction cup mount. Ta-da! Stay there. Wrong way, David. Don't go away. Don't go away! How you doing out there? Are we having a good time? Say hello in the chat if you're having a good time. Ibrahim says, hey David. Hello Ibrahim, how are you today? Thanks for saying hello. Appreciate you being here. This next one here is, I want to save you some money on your vehicle. The next time you got to take your vehicle to the repair shop, make sure you have one of these. This is a car diagnostic tool. And this works on 1996 and newer OBD2 compliant vehicles. So that means if you have this adapter, but most vehicles from 1996 forward do. All vehicles now do. Now, simple instructions all included there, of course, but this is the unit that you would just plug into that right there. Okay. Right there. Now you'll find this under the like the steering column, or it might be in your fuse box. Just look around for it. It won't be hard to find. It's very easy to find typically. When you plug that in, it powers up the device, and then you just ask it to do a diagnostic run, and it'll scan your vehicle and it'll tell you if it finds anything wrong with your exhaust system or electronics, etc. It'll give you a code. Now this is going to save you money, because this is what they do when they take it to the garage. Now you can take it into them and say, listen, I've already done a diagnostic run and it's telling me this, this, and this. So if they don't have to do it, then you might have just saved an hour's worth of time at the shop. Or maybe you're someone who's working in the garage from home and you just want to, you know, they call them grease monkeys, I guess, but a hobby mechanic. Or maybe you're working on your own cars and you want to be able to, you know, save yourself some time. For a few dollars of an investment here, the Moto Power diagnostic tool is definitely worthwhile, saving you time, which in the long run saves you some money as well. Abraham, what are you up to today? What do you got happening? What's the weather like where you're at? What's the weather like where you're at? Pardon me, it's warm here. There we go. All right, well, carrying on with some car accessories. It's not a matter of if, it's only a matter of when you're going to need a boost. And you know, small cars, easy enough to boost, but what if you got that big truck? Well, this AmpRoad jump starter that I'm about to show you will boost up to 10-liter gas and diesel trucks. In fact, it'll do better than that, and we proved it. We went down to our local towing service here in Sarnia where I live, Preferred Towing, and we needed to give them a boost. I've got the video here. I'm going to show this to you. You're going to see this large pickup truck that needed a boost, and we were able to help them out. So check this out and I'll be back. All right, well, we're here today and we've got the AmpRoad jump starter, and this is the IROC 40 model. Now this jump starter, you can start a car up to 10 times from a full charge on this. It's also got a power bank in it for USB. It's got a flashlight on it. One of the things I really like about it is the safety features. We've got reverse polarity protection, short circuit protection, reverse charging protection, low voltage protection, and overheat protection. So lots of protection there, right? So we're going to take it out of the box. And they've got a nice protective casing in here, so it's going to keep it nice and clean and dry. Now this will do 2,000 amps of a boost and 4,000 amp peak. So lots of power in there. Now let's give you a look at what we get. So right out of the box, there it is right there. This is the AmpRoad. And here we've got a flashlight on the end. You can see the USB ports in there. And something else that they did that I really like. They've even added in, you remember the cigarette lighter adapters? Well, that's what this is right here. And so you can plug that in if you had something that you could plug in with a CLA connection. So you got your DC voltage there as well. Simple instructions in all of this, nice and clear instructions. But here is the magic as well. Here's where there's a lot of protection in here. And we're just gonna open up the end here. Okay. And this plugs in, it only goes in one way, so you can't mess that up, which is nice. And when you plug that in, once we set this up, you'll be able to see the voltage reading out here and everything, okay? Now, this came right out of the box. It was 95% charged, which is great. I threw it on the charger just to get it up to 100%. But we're gonna try, we've got this great big tow truck here, and this thing is apparently sitting dead. So we're gonna go in the truck right now. We're gonna try to start it up. I wanna show you that it's dead, and then we're gonna hook up to the batteries here, and we're gonna show you how this is gonna start this great big tow truck. So let's get inside the truck. All the way up. Okay. So we just got to give it a moment to let things do its routine. Okay. There it is. We're going to try this now. Totally dead. Keys turned on. Okay. So let's turn that off. All those annoying sounds are gone. Okay. So we've shown you now that's completely dead. So we're going to come here, and here we've got, I've got to reach in the back here, negative first, and there we go. These clamps are pretty good, nice and solid on there. Oh, it's always tricky, right? That should be good. And that's good there. Oops, careful of the spark. There we go. Okay, so we're all set. I want to set this down like this. It looks like we're all connected. All right, here we go. Everything hooked up. Turn the key. Here we go. Beautiful, right? Started right up, awesome, powerful. That's the AmpRoad starter. See ya. All right, so right in here, that's it. The AmpRoad with 4,000 peak boosting power, USB ports, and a flashlight. You know, keep this in the car. It's small enough to fit in saddlebags for a motorcycle. Keep it in the trucks. You just need a little peace of mind there. The Amp Road will give you that. The Amp Road will give you that, and really glad that I have this. I no sooner got this as a demo, and I needed to boost my motorcycle, and that worked. And then a couple days later, I had to boost my van. It was like boost week. But you can see there that large tow truck that needed a boost, and we were able to get it started with the Amp Road Jump Starter. You should have one of these for each one of the vehicles in your family, because it's only a matter of when you're going to need a boost, not a matter of if. So make sure you've got that peace of mind sitting behind you in the trunk or under the seat, so you don't have to call the tow truck, right? Don't tell them I said that. And thanks to our friends at Amp Road for allowing us to talk about that here as well. All right, I am not a cook, but I'll tell you what's becoming really popular these days is air fryers. And I've got this Yuyi air fryer, and I love this Yuyi air fryer for several reasons. It's a set it and forget it cooking tool. 12 different presets in here for all kinds of different foods. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And it's a healthy choice. It's using the air to cook instead of oil, right? So better, healthy choice for you and your family. And I also love how easy it is to clean up because of the non-stick on the inside here of this 6.5 liter carriage, food carriage, right? And you can see here the straining system on the bottom and the well-designed airflow system that allows it to cook evenly all the way throughout your food. And both on the inside here, non-stick, so easy and quick to clean, right? So take this down to the camper, you know, like barbecuing is fun, but breakfast and lunches are done quick and easy, and then easy to get cleaned up so you can get back to enjoying the day as well. Now, the reason I can cook, and I'm not a cook, but this has 12 different functions like fish, cake, drumsticks, chips, bacon, pork chop, chicken, steak, shrimp, bread, vegetables, or just keep food warm. You still have control over the temperature and the timer instead of just pressing and picking the one you need to. So you still got all that control. And if you don't know what to make, don't worry. They've included this 100-page recipe book with hundreds of different ideas on what to make for breakfast, lunch, supper, or just different snacks like taco fries. Who knew? What else we got here? Crispy fries, naan pizza, tandoori chicken, pumpkin seeds, breakfast pizza, French toast sticks. It's all right here in the included 100-page recipe book. So you'll never run out of ideas to make for supper, and you'll be cleaning up easy, and you can feel good knowing that you're doing a healthy choice for you and your family. Now, if we take a look at this on the product page, always check the product page. Wow, a total of 54% off the rip. Alexa, what's 119 minus 40%? 71 and change here for this air fryer by Yuyi. You won't regret having this. The healthy choice, the set it, forget it modes, and easy and quick cleanup. Wow, 71 and change? Like, why wouldn't you? Father's Day is coming up, right, this weekend. What are you getting Dad for Father's Day? Do you have anything for Dad yet? There's all kinds of choices here in the carousel. And if you got any questions about any of the products here, don't be afraid to hop into the chat. I don't know, do you like my shirt? Tell me, do you like my shirt? I like my shirt. Nice having you here today, everybody. We're going to go switch gears again and get back into some microphones. This microphone has been around for many years, but it still is because it's so popular because of its quality and professional design. This is made by a company called Blue and the Yeti microphone, better known as the Blue Yeti. This was my first professional microphone. I have two of these. I use this for voiceover work, live streaming, podcasting, making those YouTube videos, anything with that. Musicians can use this to record off the floor. You can have it on this nice durable steel mount that you can see here. It won't slide around because it's got rubber feet on the bottom, but you can also mount it onto a standard 1/4-inch microphone stand. So again, put this in front of you, recording right off the floor, maybe in a circle of musicians. It's got a headphone jack in it as well, so you can use your favorite earbuds or headphones to monitor your voice or monitor what you're broadcasting. And of course, you've got the control of the volume for that right here. And like always, it's important to have that cough or mute button right there as well. Now, this is really versatile because of the 4 different audio patterns, which I'll talk about in a moment. But note that it's also got its own gain control in here, so you can allow in more or less into the microphone. Simple plug and play. It's got a long USB cable that's included. Plug it into your computer, you're off and running. But without a mixer, you've still got some control over things. Now, the audio patterns. First one is cardioid, which they'll pick up just in front of you right here. That's great for the live streaming and the voiceover and the podcasting. And then bidirectional, which is in front and opposite. So maybe you're sitting across from somebody and you're interviewing them. That works great for that. Stereo left and right here. And then omnidirectional picks up all the way around. So again, maybe a round table discussion or a circle of musicians. So there's all kinds of different uses for the Blue Yeti microphone. But the best part is it's absolutely a professional studio quality microphone. And it is now currently at the lowest price I have ever seen the Blue Yeti microphone. 31% off the regular price, down to $89.99. Man, this is a great time to buy this product if you've been looking to upgrade or even just to get started. That's a great budget price for a very high quality professional microphone. I've never seen it that low. I paid like a lot more when I got mine for both of them, right? All right, what are we doing next? Oh yes, this is always good to talk about. We don't always necessarily want, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. We don't necessarily want our microphones on the desk, right? So we'll switch to these boom arms. Let me just tighten that up there. There we go. That's a boom arm. Very solid, heavy steel. You're not going to break that. And you can tighten, adjust every elbow spot here. Okay, let me get this under the product cam to show you just how flexible this is with all microphones. So like the Blue Yeti, for example, it's got the 1/4 inch, so we've got that adapter here. Right, and then you can take that off for different microphone types as well, right? And you can see you've got all the adjusters here. Now, when we take this to mount it, there it is. This is really well designed too. Heavy duty steel bracket. This is heavy duty plastic, I call it, but that's for hanging your headphones on, and you've got this cable management in here as well. And a rubber foot here for when you're mounting. And you'll just take that over to here, right? And I haven't tightened that right up, but you just slide that in and away you go. Super flexible. Again, I don't have it tightened down, but when you snug it in nice and tight, you've got all the control of how you want things to work. And it just gives you that desk space to use. I could use it here if I wanted, but I don't, because then it blocks my face. But if you're doing podcasting or any type of live streaming like on Twitch, that makes a whole lot of difference, right? So great to have a nice boom arm and a real durable one as well. So I really enjoy that. I've got a tighten adjustment in there. There we go. You stay there. I need more room is what I need. I love what I do. I love being able to come here and talk to all of you about the many great products that are available to you here on Amazon, and I hope you're getting some great value out of it today. This is one of our most popular. This is the W King Bluetooth speaker. This is durable all the way around. It is heavy duty and solid, and it's even waterproof, dustproof, and sandproof, which makes it beach proof in my opinion. Take it to the beach. You won't have to worry about it getting dirty or wet, and you won't have to worry about it overheating as well. Take it around the pool, put it in the garage. It's really an anywhere situation type Bluetooth speaker. 50 watts of punchy bass comes out of this. And you've got all your standard buttons here, of course, but this one here is an EQ preset button. You've got 4 different EQ presets, rock, pop, country, and jazz, so you can tune the sound to suit your ear for whatever party you're at. Of course, you got a nice adjustable carrying strap here and a shoulder pad that just makes it a little bit more comfortable to use. Now, you don't have to worry about the battery running out. It's an 8,000 milliamp battery, and you can even, with the USB port that they included, you're still able to keep your smartphone devices all charged up. You're going to get up to 24 hours of usage out of this as well. And if you don't want to use the Bluetooth, you can plug it in directly with the included cable. Buy 2 of these and you can actually connect them together, so you've got a stereo left and right situation going on. And again, you won't run out of power because of the 8,000 milliamp battery. This is our most popular Bluetooth speaker. I have 2 of them. All right, let's save some space. Simple enough to use with this 4 terabyte Seagate external portable hard drive. I think that's how you say it. With the included USB cable, it's simple plug and play. Now this is great to have for those files that we don't look at them every day, but we're not quite ready to delete them. For example, pictures and videos. Videos are really large files and they take up a majority of space on our computer. If you want to clean that up, you can take all of those files now and store them here. You've got lots of room for that, but you don't have to delete those files and they'll be there when you're ready for them. And by cleaning up the hard drive on your computer, you're going to allow, your computer will work faster. The fuller your hard drive gets, it starts to slow things down because it's got to look around more for things, right? You won't have that problem here. And if you're not backing up your computer, this is a simple way to do it. Go into your settings when you plug this in and tell the computer to back up your computer files while you're asleep. So when your computer crashes, and it will eventually, you'll have everything backed up here, ready to go. And this is over 98,000 product reviews on Amazon. All right, we like to move fast in this life, and our Wi-Fi is super important for that, right? And here you're going to get super fast speeds from this TP-Link AX6000 Wi-Fi router. Now the reason for its speed is because of its 1.8 gigahertz quad-core processor, quad-core processor, did I say that right? And its Wi-Fi 6 technology makes it 40 to 50% faster than most other routers. Now, what's really popular with this is the 8 Ethernet ports that you have here. Most routers only have 3 or maybe 4. You've got 8 here. So gamers love this so that for their LAN parties, or maybe you've got a large home that you need to plug 8 into, or a small office with multiple computers. You can do that here. You're going to get up to 2,100 square foot of coverage with this router, and with the 8 adjustable antennas, you can maximize the signal that it puts out and receives. You can also plug in USB devices for sharing files amongst all the users that are connected here, and you can control everything from security to setup right here on your phone. It's also got a WPS button right there. That's so that you can connect third-party tools, or hardware I should say, like Wi-Fi boosters or extenders. So everything about this is super fast, and it's super affordable at a great price here today as well. That's the TP-Link AX6000. All right, let's get our creative side going. I'm going to take this out now. Again, I'm using the Ulanzi U-Rig Pro. And I'm going to open up my camera so I can show you. We're going to get creative with our 3D printer, right? Oh, I didn't tighten that in, did I? Tighten you in there. There we go. We're going to give you a close-up of this. Look at me, looking at me. All right, we're going to come over here. You can see how stable using this Ulanzi Pro, right? But there is our 3D printer, our official Creality Ender 3. And this has a glass plate on it, so it just helps to warm things up quicker. And it's easier to remove things when they're done. Here's our little doggy that I made. That was a while ago. And there are thousands of things that you can make with this 3D printer. And there's multiple websites. You don't have to design them You can if you want to, but you don't have to design them. You can go to hundreds of websites and find things for making soda bottle stands. I found stuff for my old 98 Firebird. You would be amazed what you can find. If you can think it, you can probably find it. And here's the digital readout for the printer. It's not touch screen, everything's looked after here. And strong metal frame. This is very, very sturdy, well put together. You do have to assemble it. It does take some time, but that's part of the hobby. Putting things together, making them work, right? Now you want to get yourself some good filament. This is PLA Plus from Duramic 3D, and this is great for beginners like myself. And look at the size of that spool. That is a lot of filament there, so you can make a lot of different things with your new 3D printer. You know, this is great for a new hobby, great to do with the kids or the grandkids. You will not run out of things to create with your 3D printer, that is for sure. Oh, there we go. So check that out in the carousel. Simply click on the Duramic 3D filament as well, and you'll see all the different colors that are available to you for the filament. All right, lights, camera, action camera actually. This action camera is going to allow you to swim underwater with it up to 131 feet. I mean, I won't go that deep. I'm lucky if I do 10 feet. But it's waterproof up to 131 feet. Maybe you're a scuba diver or a snorkeler, right? You know, that's always fun to have those action shots while you're swimming. Maybe you're going on vacation to, you know, a tropical place like Mexico or Dominican. Take this with you so you can go snorkeling, get underwater, get those cool shots. It's got Wi-Fi built into it. It's got a 170-degree wide-angle lens on it, so you really get the full shot. And it's even got an included remote control. So we're going to get this under the product cam and show you everything you got. There we go. We got this going. All right, so here is the nice carrying case. It's nice and rugged. Okay. There is the Camaroo. That's the Camaroo. Okay. Now we can, this is completely waterproof. There's the mount for mounting on like a helmet. Okay. And you even have access to all the controls in the waterproof casing. Now we'll open that up just to show you how easy it is to do that. Nice large screen for seeing everything, all your controls. Now this does 4K at 30 frames per second, but it'll also do 1080p at 60 frames per second. And it's got a 20 megapixel camera in there, so you're gonna get great video, great shots out of that. Mount it onto a tripod if you need to. And you've got 2 rechargeable batteries that just right here. Okay, and you simply take those with the stand-in charger. Look at that, so you can recharge both at the same time. And this is the remote control. There's a wristband you can have to put on your wrist, or just keep it in your pocket and press the button to take a picture or start and stop your video on the camera as well. So that's really handy and unique. They've also included a clip-on microphone, so you can actually plug this in to your camera like that, right? Use it for, you know, interviews, etc. So there's multiple uses for this. I like that they included that. They also include some extra, you know, taping mounts and an extra battery for your remote, and of course the instructions are all there. And it's real simple to put back into the case. Just like so. Voila la. And I love that they include that carrying case. Nice and rugged. Wow, let's take a look at this. Alexa, what's 73 minus 5%?
73 minus 5% is 69.35.
You're down to $69 and change for this 4K action camera. Show me a better deal. I'd love to see it. This is a great deal here today on Deals with David. That's from Apex, the Apex Cam. Apex Cam. All right, let's get back into some microphones again. This is the HyperX Quadcast S, huge leader in the live streaming world. You can tell by the color, it's really designed with the gamer in mind, but this has a lot of multifunctional use to it as well. But let's start at the bottom here with the steel and durable base, but it's lightweight at the same time. It's got rubber feet on it. I think that's important. I always find that just to be just an important part of a microphone. You don't want it sliding around or scratching anything, right? You can also attach this to a boom arm like the one in the carousel from Beatron. And it's got built-in pop filter for minimizing those P sounds or those TT sounds. Tap on the top to mute, tap again to unmute, of course. And you've got your anti-vibration shock mount, which is great for minimizing those unexpected bangs or maybe the keyboard sounds as well. On the bottom here is the gain control to allow in more or less into the microphone. And you can plug in headphones into this as well. And then here on the back, what makes this versatile is the 4 different audio patterns that are available. The first one being cardioid will allow it to just pick up what's right in front. So that's great when you're live streaming or maybe you're just doing a podcast by yourself. But bidirectional picks up in front and opposite. So that'd be great, you know, for example, if you're interviewing somebody that you're sitting across from. Then you've got stereo left and right, and then omnidirectional picks up all the way around. So maybe you're having a roundtable discussion, or maybe you're a musician, you want to record off the floor. That works great. Multiple uses, but really top-notch for live streaming, podcasting, making those YouTube videos. And let's see, coming in today at $119. Yeah, Amazon's choice. It's the lowest price I've ever seen. Listen, this is a 5-star product, folks, and it's got over 25,000 ratings on Amazon. And again, an Amazon's choice. You're really making a great choice. High level, quality, professional at a real budget price. Now let's be safe out there, especially when riding the motorcycle. And that's why I use an ILM helmet. Yes, I do have an ILM helmet. My wife and my son also ride, and we all use ILM helmets. And they're just full face protection, so you're maximizing your safety. Now, some people say, well, I don't want to wear a full face helmet because it gets too hot. Well, you won't have that problem here because of the air ventilation system that's built right in here. On the front and on the top, you can open these 2 vents, and then it also flows through the back to these air holes as well. And then you've got super comfortable on the inside. And instead of the old-fashioned having to loopity-loop through, you just pull on the tab to open and then lock everything into place as well. I love ILM helmets. This one in particular comes with a clear visor, and it also comes with a tinted visor, and it even includes a scarf, a Velcro scarf that goes around your neck for those colder nights when you're riding along. Listen, be safe out there and get yourself an ILM helmet, DOT approved. Multiple colors available for this as well. Just click on the product and you'll be able to see all the options that are available for you. All right, more water, please. Okay, where are we at here? Let's fix my microphone up. How you liking the music today? Listen, when you're on the motorcycle, you also want to be able to communicate, right? And this Lexan Motocom is going to do just that. Let's get into the carousel here, or in the product cam. This comes in at a great affordable price. Wow. Lowest price I've seen. We're now 17% off. This is down to $145 for 2 top-notch, high-quality communicators that you can install into your helmets to stay in touch with each other. In fact, you can connect up to 10 different riders, and they don't even have to be using Lexan. They can be using their own. You can have 10 different riders all connected in and have 4 at a time conference chatting. Now, it also has Bluetooth built into it, of course, so that you can listen to your favorite music, or maybe you're listening to your favorite map device, tell you where to go and how to get there. This is also compatible with Siri, so you can ask her to make a certain call, or ask her to do whatever Siri does. What's really cool about this as well, waterproof, of course, and I like that they made these big buttons here, so it's easy to find what you got to do, right? And what was I going to say? Oh yes, you can connect, so you can share your music with the other communicator. So if I'm listening to my music and my wife's got this one on, I can share my music with her. Very cool feature. Now, it does work, and this is fantastic, either open face or closed face helmets. You've got your boom mic, your internal mic, everything you need to install. Real great quality sound coming out of these. And also the tool you need, or an assisting tool, if you will, for installing this, because you got to kind of separate the liner a little bit. All the instructions show you how to do it properly. It might take you 20 minutes, 30 if you're really going slow like I would. Right, so Motocom, great quality coming out of that there. And today at $149, it's normally $179, so you're saving $30. $30 savings here today on Deals with David. That's a great savings. I've never seen it that low. All right, let's get into some lighting once again. Govee has the RGBIC LED strips. Now, RGBIC means you can have up to 4 different colors on the strip at the same time. If it was just RGB, you would only get one color at a time. Now, this will work with your Google Assistant and your Alexa as well. So voice controlled here for turning your lights on and off. And of course, it works with the Govee Home app, which has hundreds of colorful templates, or you can use the DIY sections to make your own colorful creations. Put this around the top part of the wall near the ceiling to lighten up the party room, or maybe you've got a man cave or a bar in the home, put it around the pool table. Whatever the case may be, these are great for setting the mood, and you have full control from the Govee Home app. Or it also has the mount that goes on the wall, has a microphone built right into it, so you can put it in music mode and let it pick up the sound in the room and decide the colors for you. You get 2 rolls here. This is 32.8 feet of LED stripping. 3M tape on the back makes it easy to install. You also get some little hardware for making it a more permanent solution. The control here mounts on the wall, and of course, as I mentioned, you can also use the Govee Home app. The RGBIC LED strips are fantastic for any room to change the color and set the mood. Now, to continue on with lighting, I've got a set of these in my car. Use these 4 LED strips from Govee to go around the feeding area of your driver's side and your passenger side. And it's real simple. Just 4 LED strips right here and the 3M tape. Just install it and then plug it into your CLA adapter, and you're off and running. You can control it manually or again from the Govee Home app. So 2 great Govee products there at great affordable prices. RGBIC and RGB lighting just really adds to the atmosphere of any room, including the inside of your car. All right, coming to our final product here today. This is the Nui Baby Monitor. This is 360 degree 1080p HD. It's got night vision on it as well. I'm super impressed with the night vision capability. This will detect motion and sound in the room, and it'll automatically start recording, and it will notify you. You can set the notification settings to notify you, and you can automatically record the video right to your phone, or take the pictures, or just monitor live from wherever you are, as long as you have an internet connection. This makes a great baby monitor as well because of the 2-way audio system that's built right into this tiny but loud speaker. So you will actually hear on your phone what's happening in the room, and you can also talk to the phone and they will hear you through this loudspeaker. Can that be used for mother-in-laws? Can what be used? I just saw this now. What, the monitor? Sure you can. And this is a new low price here today too, Dennis. Right? Everything controlled from the app as well, and you can tilt up and down. It does have an SD card that's included. You can subscribe if you want to their cloud service, but it's not required. It really works very, very well, and it's even got a tracking mode on it, so when I'm moving around here in the studio, it's following me. What, do you want to track your mother-in-law? Simple to set up. Download the app, plug in the included USB cable, and it's going to sing to me in a moment to say, hey, I'm working here now. Well, listen, Dennis, thanks for coming by. Everybody else, thanks for coming by. If you haven't done it yet, do me a huge favor. Click the follow button that's down below. Help me grow the channel so I can keep bringing you bigger and better deals. It's a free way for you to support me here in the channel. And you'll help me reach my goal of 2,000 followers. And when we get there, we're going to have a big virtual party. And you'll also get notified whenever I go live. I'm here 6 times per week, so don't miss out on any of the great deals. Listen, everybody, thanks so much for being here. That's all the time I've got today. As always, stay safe. Happy shopping. Bye for now.